At 96, world's oldest Nobel laureate is back researching solar because Trump abandoned Paris Climate Accord.
Here's a summary of the article.
7 p.m. Scientist Arthur Ashkin thought he might have a chance to win a Nobel Prize a few decades ago. 1:30 p.m. Two of Tuesday's Nobel Prize winners enabled new studies of matter by allowing scientists to produce more powerful bursts of laser light, an official of the American Institute of Physics says. 12:45 p.m. American Arthur Ashkin, one of the winners of the Nobel Prize for Physics on Tuesday, is the oldest person ever named as a laureate for any of the prestigious awards. 12:25 p.m. Nobel laureate Donna Strickland says her first thought on hearing she'd won the physics prize was, "It's crazy." 12:15 p.m. The awarding of the Nobel Prize in Physics to Donna Strickland of Canada has ended a drought for women winning any of the prestigious prizes. 11:45 a.m. Three scientists from the United States, France and Canada have been awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for advances in laser physics. The Nobel Chemistry Prize comes Wednesday, followed by the Peace Prize on Friday.
This post received a score of 30,023, with an upvote ratio of 82%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
From APNEWS, scientist Arthur Ashkin thought he might have a chance to win a Nobel Prize a few decades ago. That changed early Tuesday when Ashkin learned that he and two others had won the Nobel Prize in Physics for their work with lasers. He's retired from Bell Labs but is still doing research. He's currently working on ideas related to solar power, prompted by President Trump's decision to remove the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord.
Not mentioned, 96-year-old Nobel laureate Leon Lederman passed this morning. Godspeed, Uncle Leon, you will be missed, but not forgotten.
I once trick-or-treated his office and he had full caramel apples out and I was all excited and vocalized something like, "Ah yeah, caramel apples," and Lederman responded, "Yeah, but I put raisins in 'em." It caught me off guard at how darkly funny it was that I just smiled and took my sweet reward. It was probably my only meaningful memory of him, but it was one of my favorite moments ever.
And then you bit into a razor.
I mean, if you do that much for science in your life that you become a Nobel laureate, you're not really back. You're probably doing work your whole life, which is why you got the Nobel Prize in the first place.
I'm sure he can write a mean grant and point his finger really well, indicating what his squad of grad students and postdocs do next. This guy academia's
my hero.
Never had United States of Smash been more relevant than an article with Trump.
He's currently working on ideas related to solar power, prompted by President Trump's decision to remove the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord. None of which mention any kind of disdain for President Trump or his decision to remove the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accord. President Trump's name and the Paris Climate Accord aren't even mentioned. The only news publications which mention President Trump and the Paris Climate Accord are ABC News and App News, from what I could find.
Well done. I'm no Trump fan, but this title rubbed me the wrong way on first read. Thank you for doing the research for me. This type of title bait is the worst.
Are you concerned about climate change? Trump pisses you off, and you own a house? Seriously, just ask a company to estimate your roof for solar. Depending on the specifics, it might actually save money. It might even save a lot.
Not everyone can see a benefit, especially if you have tall trees or the alignment of your roof is suboptimal for solar exposure. If I remember correctly, Google was working on something that showed the viability of solar panels on a house using Google Maps. Edit, it's called Project Sunroof.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.